We're going to bring on a guest really quick just because he has a full day, and I texted him a while ago and he said that he has like 5 minutes before he's got to go into a photo shoot. So it's Billy Carson, guys. We're going to go ahead and bring Billy on. And if you guys know anything about Billy, he is really much into health, nutrition, consciousness, and ascended health. And he has a really good diet himself. So he really lives what he's talking. And we're going to have him come on and just have him share some insight with us. So hold up.
Let me see our video. Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Nice to see you.
All right, thank you, man.
Right.
Yeah, you let me hop on here real quick.
For sure. Go ahead. Take it away.
So basically, not to interrupt you guys' presentation, but this is a phenomenal. I've been listening. It's really phenomenal. The work that Adam's doing is really, really good. I want to tell you, I mean, even just on what Adam ended off with, talking about the epigenetic memories in the DNA, that's something that I talk about extensively. And typically you're talking about 15 to 19 generations that you see epigenetic memories persist through a bloodline. And the thing about it, it's not only memories that are able to be stored, it's also genetic mutations. And genetic mutations, particularly, as the elites know, through the food that they're force feeding us, that they got us consuming through hook or crook. So what happens is you get this into your body and you think, oh, well, it's just me and I got to die anyway. That's the typical thing that you hear people say, we're going to die of something anyway. Yeah, but that person doesn't realize the effect that they're going to have on future generations, because of what they ate today, 10, 15, 20 generations later, that's going to be affected in their offspring and their prosperity. I don't think a lot of people truly realize that. And I think that this is a very important type of a conference that you guys are doing, because if people really understood the power in what they're putting into their bodies and the long-term effect that it's going to have on their own families, they would probably think twice about what they're doing to themselves, because it's not just, oh, it's just me, me, me. No, it's everybody that's being directly affected. Ever since, particularly the expansion of this Monsanto, when Obama came into office, and he basically, his whole thing was, I'm gonna make labeling of GMOs required, and then all of a sudden he got in office and he made Monsanto the head of the FDA. They really stepped up the process of attacking us through food, realizing that the internet and technology that we're getting access to as citizens is putting us more in touch with each other, more in touch with ourselves, more in tune with nature, more in tune with really what's going on behind the scenes, not just the mainstream media news that they've been trying to feed us, and that we were waking ourselves up. So with that going on, they decided to ramp up the actual destruction of our genome and our DNA through food, because that was one aspect of it that we hadn't really fully considered. And we're just now starting to tap into and realize that what we're eating is not good for us. But we really haven't maximized our capability of understanding it and making the full psychological change that it takes to move to the next level as a species on this planet when it comes to eating food. So that's why things like this are very, very important. And I really do believe that everybody should consider what's going to happen to the future generations, and also go on a 3-day water diet every 2 weeks. That's something that I do. Every 2 weeks, I go on a 3-day water diet where the only thing that I'm consuming literally is only water. If you get hungry, you just drink water. If you get hungry, you just drink water. And the reason for that is because obviously your body's made up of mostly water, but that water goes into your cells and it then begins, and all your organs, and begins to clean them out, and you detox yourself of the poisons. And it doesn't mean that, I just did a 3-day detox, I'm going to dive into to one of these GMO chicken sandwiches or whatever. But what it means is you can really train your body in a way to trigger your own immune response system and maximize it to be able to heal yourself, to overcome diseases that you didn't even know your body had inside of it yet, because now you're able to fight off those cancer cells before they develop into tumors and things like that. So the water diet is extremely, extremely important in the process, just in my personal opinion, and also doing intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting will also have the same exact effect on your body, and that's where you may, sometimes I'll stop eating at 4:00 p.m. in the afternoon, and I won't eat again until the next day around 10:30, 11 o'clock the next morning. And that's an intermittent fast. And if I get thirsty overnight and late evening, the only thing I do is just drink water. That's all you need to do is drink water. And I think that, you know, people don't understand that what they've done with the weaponizing of the food is they found a way to zap the energy out of your cells. So each cell in the human body has 0.07 millivolts of electricity. You have 35 trillion cells in your body. So multiply that by 0.07, you're at around 2.65 or so trillion volts of electricity in your body. People, we are truly powerful, energetic people. We have the power and energy inside of it. This is where Qigong and Qigong masters get their energy from. They're extracting energy from the cells in their body. It's not magic. But the problem is with the weaponized food, they found a way to tap into that energy source and drain it. So that's why when you eat food laced with GMOs and processed foods, you feel exhausted and tired. It's not just because of the digestive system overworking. It's also because you literally have been zapped. Your cell energy, your cellular energy has been stolen from you. It's almost like they're archons. They're stealing the energy out of your body and living off of it in a metaphysical type of way. But they found a way through this weaponization of food to tap into that and rob energy directly from the cells in your body. So, you know, I don't want to go on too long because I'm going to run in here to the shoot, but I'm glad you let me jump on here, Neil, and, you know, drop a couple of knowledge bombs about this. But it's extremely important to remember what you eat today will affect generations to come. All right. So peace and love from Forbidden Knowledge.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, man.
For sure. So we'll be connected. Actually, somebody did ask me real quick, if you can answer this question. Do you know who was appointed? Like, she's asking specifically what the appointments were in FDA and Monsanto. Can you maybe speak on that a little for a second?
Sure. It was now when Obama appointed him, if you can just look it up on Google, you'll find that he put him in charge of an area, a section of the FDA, which gave him ultimately control over non-labeling and labeling GMOs, which of course he went with the non-labeling, and continued to make millions of dollars off of the patents that he had on seeds around the world. So if you just look it up on Google real quick, you'll find out the exact appointment that he got. But the appointment was issued by Obama right after not too long after he got into office on his first term.
Nice. Thank you so much for just dropping in here, bro, and just calling, you know, stepping up to the plate to keep doing what you do. I really appreciate you.
No problem, man. Peace, man. I appreciate
you. All right, bro. Talk later. Bye.
All right.